Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 10. And before we get started, I want to thank you for your excellent um, assignment 3 and discussion 7. And this week, we have two topics. Part 1, continuing to develop your reflective GPS grad portfolio story, focus on phase 3 collect. Part 2, INTS experiential learning survey. This will be assignment 4 that isn't due until next Thursday. In this essay, our director, Tanya Jones, has asked me to include the experiential learning survey, which has a part A and part B, and you can choose which part you'd like to do. Part A is you're asked if you've done any volunteer work, internship, or service learning. You're asked to evaluate it and write it up in a 2 to 3 page essay. Or you have option B, if you would rather write about a plan you would like to put together for a volunteer experience or internship or service learning in the future, you can write that up, and that also is a 2 to 3 page essay. Whether you choose part A or part B, the director would like you to include how this relates to your um, courses that you are using for your integrative studies degree. And we will talk more about that assignment as it's coming up. And then part 2, preparing for life after graduation. Okay, so let's now look at um, our module for week 10, which is part 1 with our topics we just discussed. This week we have discussion 8 due on Thursday, which is preparing for life after graduation. And then, of course, remember we have the frequently asked questions and the grad story forum. So let's take a look at the module for this week. Introduction. This module focuses on the process of preparing for life after graduation and will also continue to prepare your reflective GPS grad portfolio story with the focus on Collect Part 2, the INTS Experiential Learning Survey for you to collect, reflect, and integrate your learning. The module objectives this week are related to the course objective number 6, and after you complete the task in week 10, you will be able to review strategies for preparing for life after graduation in the areas of stress management and financial planning, and discuss strategies for preparing for life after graduation in the areas of stress management and financial planning, and prepare your service essay, whether you choose part A or B. And you will see that discussed further in assignment 4. This week, your module activities should take you about an hour and 25 minutes, and I included 2 of our ebooks. The first is creating a reflective portfolio, and the second is guest networkers with the focus on citizenship, preparing for life after graduation. Here is discussion 8, and the topics in that include financial and stress management as we prepare for life after graduation. And please review the upcoming assignment 4, creating your reflective portfolio, phase 3. Part 2, which is due next week, and then discussion 9, becoming an active KSU alum. Now let's go over the summary. Module checklist. Continue to review creating a reflective portfolio. See our live binder. Continue to review the guest networkers. Discussion 8 is due, and then review the upcoming assignment 4 and discussion 9. What's next week? Becoming an active KSU alumni and completing your GPS grad portfolio story with the focus on 3, collect part 2, the INTS experiential learning survey, which you either do part A, an experience that you've already had to write up in service, or internship, or part B, something you would like to plan. Well, one day closer to graduation, and Dr. Joni, see you next week.